Hi Libra, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do your reading for the month of July. Okay, so let's get this started. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading. You might want to check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this doesn't resonate with you. All right. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Okay, that means there is something during the month of July, most likely. It could be just a brief moment. It could be a little bit longer than that, where you really need to go inside, use your wisdom, your intuition, that kind of thing, to figure out what is either going on or what questions you have. There's something where you need to go within. Okay? And like I said, it could be a brief moment. It could be longer. Okay. And this is saying you need to be an observer too at some point during the month. And I can see how these could go together. You know, sometimes it's said that the very best thing you can do is remove your emotions for a moment and go in and think about something, whatever, you know, the situation is. Go in and think about it as if you're an observer, right? Take all the emotions out. And then you can see it more clearly, whatever it is. And then, of course, you know, you put your emotions back in. But that way you can have a more objective view about what's going on. So I think those two pair up nicely. And like I already said, it could just be a brief moment, or it could take up various amounts of time throughout July. Only you will know. And it says you're ready. Okay. So you are ready for whatever this is. We might take a card for that unless these cards explain it. Okay, so let's get some tarot and see what we find out. Whoa, come back here. So this could easily be saying you're ready to go ahead and take that deep dive. Yeah, maybe. Your overall energy is one of justice and balance. If anybody has wronged you in any way, justice is here to make it right. And it is also one where you are bringing in balance. So that might explain this. Where you want to be fair. All right. Now let's see what your challenge or potential is. Oh me, oh my, we have more than one. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Your potential is to have the sun energy with you, which is just absolutely beautiful. It's the very best card in the deck. This is saying that whatever it is that you're going for, you know, take the actions and go forward, but that whatever it is you're wanting will flow into you. It's not like you have to fight upstream, okay? You think about it, right? Know what it is you're wanting, and it will flow in. It's absolutely a beautiful energy. I like to say it's the shine your light kind of energy. And if you can see it, here's the sun, and there's this ray coming from the sun right to her. It's beautiful. Yeah. So it's like miracles are normal. And Here, this is saying that you are successfully completing a cycle, that it is going to be done. It's finished. Now I'll have to get more cards to find out, some more detailed information. And it's saying now it's time to take a rest. Okay? And when this card comes out, I usually say anytime during this process, like anytime during the month of July. And, this is energy, so it's not strictly just July. It could be stretched out a little bit more, or, not just from the first day to the last day. But anytime during this time that you need to take a break, then take a break, okay? Because, say, if you're getting overwhelmed, you go in to take this deep dive, and just say for a moment you're confused. It might be time to step back out, go do something you enjoy, like a walk in the woods or something, because when you come back, you will have a clearer perspective and be able to be more effective in whatever it is you're doing. And here, it's talking about an unconditional love, right? And it depends on all the cards. Usually this means an unconditional love with another, that it can be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It could be family, friend, coworker, and I even take it further than that. Sometimes it's unconditional love for yourself, okay? So, your potential and challenges, there's a lot, and it's all beautiful. You have the sun, the completion of a cycle, taking a rest, and unconditional love. Wow. Okay, let's see what your focus is, your inner emotions. Whoa. Okay, we got it. Your focus is on having harmony and balance. Beautiful. But that could say that maybe you feel like there is something that isn't balanced. Okay. And your recent past. Well, okay. You have a lot of cards that want to come out. Your recent past. This is a beautiful energy. Her career side is lucrative and she loves it. Her home side is filled with joy, and she manages to balance the two beautifully. So to me, this card is telling you that you have balance. And something to notice here, this is balance and harmony. To me, this is quite a few things that includes balance. Here you have the Two of Cups. You see these two cups, right? Here you have the scales. Here you have these two, which is balance and justice, right? So even this is unconditional love, but you can't help but see, two here, two here, two here. So I think balance is huge. And another two. So there might be some synchronicity going on here. Maybe you should keep your eyes open for twos, two somethings, the number two, that sort of thing. I would. And look, another two of swords. Okay, yeah, definitely. The number two has a special meaning here for you, okay? So, your recent past has been very balanced, lucrative, happy home, happy career, but it's like you're holding the world in your hand. You're wanting to go somewhere, and you're just strategizing on how you're going to get there. And you see these two wands. It is possible that you are leaving something behind. And here, you have the Two of Swords, which means you need to make a decision. There's something going on where you have something you need to decide. Yeah, boy, your cards are really want to come out. Okay, let's see what your strength is. here we go again. Let's see. This one flew out, but it's only one. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles. That's your strength. Beautiful strength. A new beginning that's lucrative. Beautiful strength. Okay. What is the near future for Libra, please, in their highest good? Okay. Again, many cards. Okay, what you have here is an ending. The way, or the near future says that you're having an ending. And this is one where you're dropping all the burdens. And it can have challenging emotions that go with it. You know, it could be sadness, something like that. But it does not have to, but it can. And so you heal from that. Maybe that's what this time for a deep dive is, right? It's possible. But you're dropping all the burdens, which is a very good thing, okay? And you are starting something new here, okay? This is a fortunate new beginning, so this is absolutely beautiful. Fortune is turning in your favor. And what you're going to be doing is planting seeds, right? Starting something new. Like if they use a garden as an example, and I love that. I think it's perfect. You plant the seeds, you care for them, you give them the sun they need, the nutrients, and you take out the weeds. And it takes a little while, but before too long, you have this beautiful garden, okay? So, in the near future, you're letting go. It's going to be the end of a cycle where you get to drop all the burdens. And this fortunate new beginning is coming in. And you are going to be planting the seeds of that future. Beautiful. Okay, let's get advice on how to go forward. Maybe, maybe we can get one card. It's possible. Or not. Your cards really want to come out. Okay. How to go forward. You have two cards. And this particular card right here is the King of Wands. This is very enthusiastic, ambitious, passion-driven, and they go for what they want. So, that's how to go forward. And here, it's talking about you can't do everything at once, so prioritize, okay? Prioritize, and you get the feeling of kind of quickly going, but make for sure that you have your priorities intact and go for what you want. Okay. Now, maybe we can get one card. What do you need to know? What you don't see. Okay, you have the Lovers. And it is one card. Aha. Okay, so this is saying that the possibility exists that you could meet somebody and have a very good romantic relationship. But if you're already in a relationship, it could be the relighting of that candle. Okay? Now for what you do see, your hopes and fears. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a bazillion cards. But since we have so many, the universe is really trying to talk, so we're going to do it. Here, what your hopes and fears, what you do see is that you're dropping all the burdens. Again, this is an ending. It's similar to this one, only this one doesn't talk about, having, some sadness or anything. It's just saying you're letting it go. Here, it's talking about you putting yourself in a hangman energy to answer any questions that you might have. You're using your intuition. Here, it is saying that you are going to your happiness. You're leaving behind somewhere where you are and going to where your happiness is, abundance is, where it's lucrative, where you feel safe, all these beautiful things. Yeah, you can see that you're doing that. And here, wonderful card, because this card helps with any emotional turmoil, like potentially that. And maybe up here. Okay. This is a King of Cups, who is a beautiful energy. He's very trustworthy, and he is in control of his emotions. He feels all of his emotions, but he does not let his emotions control him. He controls them. So he feels them all, but he handles whatever it is in a very productive way. He doesn't allow his emotions to take control of him. And this energy also says there's a possibility of a very good, strong romantic relationship coming in. Here you have the Three of Cups, which is saying it's time to celebrate. Lift each other up and celebrate. And to me, that lift each other up part is partially if you need help. This is your support system, right? It's your go-to. And here you have the Moon. And its biggest message is use your intuition, okay, to help guide you. Things can be a little dark, uncertain, potentially, right? It's what you feed. If you feed the good side, it will grow. If you feed the bad side, it will grow. Whichever side you do not feed will wither and die. So feed the good side. But you use your intuition to help guide you on your path, okay? And then finally, we have the Ace of Swords, which is saying that you are having a new beginning, one where your mind is expanding. It's a whole new way of thinking, okay? Which is beautiful. Now let's see if maybe we can get one card. Okay, now, possible outcome. We're going to try for one card. No? Yay, we got one card. Okay, this is where you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Star, which is another beautiful energy. And just FYI, here you have the Moon, here you have the Sun, here you have the Star. And it said if you have those three in a reading, it makes it a very powerful reading. And I think I've only had this happen a couple of times. So it's beautiful. This is letting you know that you need to be your authentic self, take inspired action, and go forward. And if you do, you will share in the gifts and blessings from the universe. Okay, so you have a bazillion cards here. So let's take a few clarifying cards. Let's see if I can shuffle these without destroying everything. Put this up here for a minute. Okay. Let's get a card for time for deep dive. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is all about the truth. She's very smart. She's very resilient. She is a no frills kind of energy. She wants the truth, and that's it. Okay? So you're going in for this deep dive to find out the truth. Okay, let's get one for Observer. Okay. This is saying by you taking some time, probably during this deep dive, but it could be any time, and putting yourself in an observer's mode instead of being emotionally involved is going to help you successfully end a cycle that you want to be out of, okay? Which in turn starts a new cycle. And here you have what? The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and you also have this twice, right? In your potential and challenge, you have the successful end of a cycle. The World, you have it twice, right? Okay. Wow, what a reading. And this is just saying you are so ready. Yeah, I can believe that because of all the cards. Oh, look. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. Another Sun. So that makes the Sun times 2. Beautiful. It's quite a powerful reading, too. Okay. Let's see. What to take a card for? Let's get one for the Two of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. There's a decision that you need to make. Okay, something's going on in your life, and you're putting yourself in an isolation for a moment. That's why she's blindfolded, right? To make this decision, which could very well be what this is. And it's being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, which is saying that it's important to you to be very thorough first. Speed, getting it done quickly, isn't even factoring into this. You want to make for sure you get it right. So you're taking all the time you need to make for sure that whatever decision you're making it with the best information that you can get and the best evaluation. Okay? Very good energy to have for this. You're going to make sure all your T's are crossed, I's are dotted, because you want to base your decision on the truth and with every factor that you can. Okay? Very good. Here you have this Ace of Pentacles as your strength, which is wonderful. Here, how to go forward is to close out of this cycle with the Ten of Swords and have a new fortunate beginning. And by planting your seeds, by starting this new beginning. Let's get a card for the Ten of Swords. Yeah, almost all of these cards out here are just beautiful cards, so we don't need to take very many clarifying cards. Yeah, we have a lot of cards. Four of Cups. Okay. You're closing out of a cycle, and the clarification for that is because, let me see, what was I think? Oh, okay, just checking. Okay. You are not seeing the cut from the universe because of these challenging emotions, right? Whatever they are caused by. Maybe it's this deep dive. But by going through this, it's no idea how long this is going to take you, but this is for the month of July, right? But you're seeing these challenging or feeling these challenging emotions and not seeing the cut from the universe. Well, at some point you definitely do see the cut from the universe because This is clarifying the Ten of Swords, the closing out of a cycle, which brings in the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So, yeah, here it is. Okay. This card right here, the King of Cups. Remember me talking about this? Use your King of Cups energy. Okay? Your King of Cups energy will help you deal with these emotions so that they don't take you over, right? The challenging emotions will not get a grip on you. You will feel them and deal with them appropriately by using your King of Cups energy. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to cause the end of a cycle, which is going to bring in the Wheel of Fortune, and you're going to get started right away planting your seeds. So I think that's beautiful. Okay, now on how to go forward. You want to kind of go swiftly and go for what you want. And you are going to prioritize, which is a big deal. But you're definitely going for what you want. And here, what you don't see is there could be a romantic relationship, a good one coming in for you. Okay, and here this giant group is your hopes and fears. Okay? Here it's talking about letting go of all the burdens. It's what you want. You want to go inside and get it figured out. You want to go to your happiness. You want to be in control of your emotions. You want to be able to celebrate and have your support system. Use your intuition and have this new beginning where it's a whole different way of thinking. So these are your hopes and fears, what you do see. So this is happening. Okay? This is happening potentially, but you just don't see that yet. And your outcome is where you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content with your life. So this reading is just full of cards, okay? Totally full of cards. Beautiful cards. Almost all of them are. But this is what this is saying to me is your angels, your guides, source has a lot they want you to know, okay? Because it just kept happening over and over again. Cards, 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 and more cards. And remember, I kept talking about twos. There's lots of twos. So, do pay attention to synchronicities, okay? And you have these beautiful beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles, which is a lucrative new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a whole new way of thinking, which is beautiful. And you have a fortunate new beginning. You have so many cards. I think I got them all. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so to sum this all up, it is time to go in. Use your intuition because you want to find out the truth. And by doing so, and for a moment putting yourself as an observer, removing yourself emotionally, that's going to help you create a successful completion of a cycle. And the angels are saying you are way ready to do this. Your overall energy is one of balance and justice. And here, your potential or challenge, and all these are wonderful. You have the sun, which you actually have twice. You have the world twice. And here it says whenever you need a rest, take a rest. Here you have the Two of Cups, unconditional love. And here, potential romantic relationship. Here, a potential romantic relationship. So, this could be romantic, does not have to be. And here, your focus is on bringing in balance and harmony. Here, beautiful energy, one of balance, one of strategizing how you're going to go forward, one needing to make a decision, which you are doing very well. And your strength is a new beginning that's lucrative. Their nearer future is where you're closing out of a cycle and starting something new, which is a fortunate new beginning. How to go forward is going for what you want and prioritizing it. Okay. What you don't see is the potential for a romantic relationship. What you do see is a bazillion things. You know, the dropping of all the burdens, gaining enlightenment, going for the life you want, celebrating, using your intuition, and having this whole new way of thinking. And your outcome, potential outcome, is where you and everybody you love are going to be very happy. You have the sun twice, and here you have the star. This is going to destroy. Try to do it like this. Okay, let's get some cards from the universe. Beautiful. It's the Wheel of Fortune again. It's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Beautiful new beginning. A fortunate new beginning. Here, this is where you're walking away. You've done all you can with something. You're leaving it and going to your happiness. It's somewhat similar to this card right here. Only this one says you've done all you can. Okay? But the destination for both is the same, going for your happiness and your joy. And here is saying you're waiting for your ships to come in. And it says, it's wonderful, but don't just stand there. Help yourself. Go forward. Oh, and look at this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the world again. So this is a universe telling you this 3 times. That's your way of saying, I really, really meant what I said. You are successfully completing a cycle and starting this beautiful new cycle. I hope you like this reading, and I truly hope it's helpful. If so, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. It really will help the channel to grow, and I would greatly appreciate that. And also on a personal note, I would appreciate knowing if I was able to help you as well. Okay, let's get a turn. Yeah, beautiful. You have an owl. And owls mean wisdom. And I can see that up in here especially. You are being very wise. And even here you're prioritizing how you're going forward. So you are using your wisdom, which will help you tremendously. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful July. Much love. Bye.